Check, check, check. What's up, everybody? How you doing out there? I postponed a little bit because, just like many of you, I was watching Jonesins dismantle the hive. But I got to stick to plan because this is my schedule for today. I hope everyone's doing well out there. I see Ninja Orchids was the first one in the house. Good to see you, Ninja. Lunatic Farmer coming in right after her. I had to push. Oh yes, hopefully the time juggle didn't mess with you guys too much. I really try not to change times up once I have something scheduled. It's one of my pet peeves to be late. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but here we are. I just had to push it a little bit. Let me get rid of this thing. There we go. Where is my hand grenade? There it is. Okay, we're in business. Hope everyone's doing well out there. As you can see, the hive is absolutely collapsing. And I don't worry, I brought marshmallows and I brought enough for all of us. Hey, Nanny Sharon, thanks for being here. Pookie! Zoe Trope is in the house. Just a girl who loves frogs. I was like, who's everybody's calling, who's Froggy? Now I get it. It's good to see all of you guys. Hey, Apple, thanks for being here. I'm waiting to get access to most of QB's live stream that she's still on right now, but I have it recorded, so we'll get into that. Boy, oh boy, have you ever seen such a manic display of damage control gone wrong ever in your entire life? B-Tim, to his credit, is sticking by his bitch, man. He's just sitting there lying as much as humanly possible. You really don't see spectacles like this in life too often. Behold, the collapse of a fake castle. I mean, Soup's dismantling the bricks with grace. Joneson's over there using brute force. And I think we'll be somewhere in the stinking middle here today. But we will be reviewing, and I want you all to enjoy and embrace the tone of voice that Rebecca Turner has on during her live stream today. Boy, she is shooketh. She has finally realized that she's not the important person that she thinks she is. I believe, and I may be wrong, but I do believe that she has finally come to the conclusion that she ain't shit. So how she's going to handle that is to completely explode. I mean, I think it's going to get worse just a little bit before it gets better, but it's going to get better. I promise you that. What's up, Lord T-Roll? Great live stream last night, man. It was a lot of fun. Very cool. If you guys didn't have a chance to see that, I'd recommend going and having a look at it. And I like your idea of having one channel for one thing and one for another. And of course, they'll be like, they're alt. No, I mean, I've got 2 channels as well. Well, I've got 3 channels now, technically. I got Can You Even Paint, Bruh? I've got Saint, and I've got Sinner. The fun thing about YouTube and Gmail, you can just make as many accounts as you want. I just don't have time to do that. Or really the equipment. What's up, Headstones? Good to see you. I saw Headstones in chat. I saw just a girl who loves frogs in those chats I was in this morning as well. Holy cow. What a world. What a world. But, my only personal problem with these monsters tearing each other apart is the fact that they keep calling me a predator. And now Cletus has gone as far as to say, I like little girls. Cletus, that's called defamation, you little fucking redneck, hick ass, racist punk bitch. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to cuss today. Cletus, you can come get it, boy. Or you can just nuzzle up to that fucking human bag of waste that you call a Beyonce with her fucking broken teeth. That's all you, brah. We're not the same kind of David, I assure you. You're more of a Davy boy, and I'm a David. We're not the same, you fucking punk. I tell you what, Cletus, come get it, dude. I know everyone's so tired of hearing that, but I would love to knock a fucking racist block off. Faux show. But I mean, God's already punishing him. Look at his circumstances. Bankrupt, hanging out with some woman that can't even get a job wiping people's asses anymore, right, Rebecca? Beat him. You should be worried, little buddy, with all the way you run your mouth about all these people and you just stomp all over everyone's anonymity. We're going to find out exactly who you are, bitch. I promise you. We heard no cursing. Yeah. My sportscaster is showing. Well, the Steelers are playing today. My home team is playing Jacksonville this afternoon. 5:30 my time here in Colorado. I love sports, man. I truly do. All right, I'm waiting for this shit to process and get a look at it. It's uploading now. So what else is going on out there? I mean, if you guys didn't have a chance to see Soup this morning, it was really good. I think Jones's still live. That's why no one's over here. But I had to go. I'm not stepping on her toes. I understand why she's live. A lot of the shit that was talked was about her. Just last couple days. Beat Tim with his little comic book fantasy life, dude. What a fucking punk. I mean, seriously, what a weak little man. He starts talking, and then someone else starts talking after him, and he's like, sorry. Dude, you wouldn't even have to knock him out. Just the wind from the fist coming in front of your hand would knock him out. What's up, Amber? Good to see you. Angie Horvath. That's always hard for me to say. I don't know why. Yeah, the NFL preseason starts this weekend. Gosh, it seems early. I know. Well, it'll be fucking Christmas before we know it, man. I promise you that. Let's see here. I'm kind of just waiting. Give me a second, guys. I guess I put something on for you. Let's see what do I have here. It should only take a minute or two. Well, I will tell you one thing. I turned on YouTube, opened YouTube, and started scanning around to lives, and everybody's like, rah, rah, rah. That's not the vibe I'm feeling at all today. I had a good morning. I slept in, had a great breakfast. The weather's cooled off a little bit. It was 102 degrees yesterday. Today's going to be 85. So that's quite a difference. So the vibe is fucking great here outside of Boulder, Colorado. I don't know what's going on in Galesburg. Actually, I do. That's not true. I absolutely know what's going on in Galesburg. It's a complete meltdown. Oh, Nanny, you and your Packers. I tell you what. Go Pack. I'm sure you guys don't care that much about sports, but my team, my football team has really positioned themselves for a shot at the something happened. A shot at the Super Bowl this year. So it's not often that they stack the team the way that they did. All right, so let's see here. How much can I get away with? Let's listen to some Bill Burr while we wait for this, huh? Is that heifer still alive? Let me look and see if she's still alive. If she's not still alive, we'll just use her. Of course she's still alive. Useless fucking. All right, here, let me put something on for you while you wait. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Please hit the thumbs up. Double check to make sure you're a subscriber. And I do also have memberships available if you're into that kind of thing. It's a great way to support the channel. The best way is just to show up and hit the thumbs up. All the rest of it is just gravy. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to play this. My favorite comedian had the opportunity to play with one of his favorite bands. I'll play this while we wait for that. How's that look? Oh, weird. Give me a second. All right, let's put this bad dog in the middle here, huh? It looks like the middle. And of course, this is William Burr, Bill Burr from the great metropolis of Boston, Massachusetts. Enjoy this, and we'll get right into it.
I went to the Greek theater, and I saw Primus with their new drummer, John Hoffman. And I got to tell you something, man. I've seen that band, I don't know how many times, but every time I see them, they just get better and better and better. They were like on fire last night. It was like face melting stuff. I so wished, I wish I took some mushrooms or something, but they let me sit in on one song, so I couldn't you know, and I knew I was going to go early, you know. It's not like I'm a musician, so they're like, all right, let's get the clown out of the way early. So it was after 3 songs. But then I was kind of like, you know, is this gonna be one of these things if I, you know, have some mushrooms, like, you know, thanks a lot, good night, and then boom, they hit, and then I'm just tripping, trying to fucking drive home. I don't want to be doing that. So, you know, they had the elephants jumping up and down on the trampolines and shit. It's just like, this is the show, and the vibe is great. But anyways, they had, I got to sit in on Too Many Puppies, and I can't even. You know, I'm at the Greek, and me and my brothers, you know, when we used to jam way back in the day, we used to try and play, like, the few songs that they had where, like, Les was sort of playing a bass line that my brother could keep up with. And, like, to just be looking up and seeing him, you know, and then seeing Lair looking back at me, smiling and everything. And John was like beyond cool. Oh my God, he sounded amazing. And he had just got a brand new orange sparkle DW kit. And I just saw that thing. I was like, dude, that is going to look fucking sick under the lights. And it did. It looked like it was glowing. And then, oh, by the way, Justin Chancellor from Tool was playing bass also. And then fucking Guitar Center Me was up there. And, but I was psyched. You know, I fucked up some of the changes. You know, they kind of asked me a couple weeks ago, and I thought for some reason it was the middle of August.
You guys must remember who Primus is. They're the guys that sing My Name is Mud. A great 90s ballad. I'm just about at the point where I think I've figured out, guys. Please be patient with me. Thank you.
August, so I was just writing for that roast, and I was like, oh fuck, it's the next day. So I had my little drum chart, and I went and I sat down and I put it down upside down, and then I had in-ears, which I'd never used, and they were working, of course, until I sat down, and then they weren't, but I could still hear the band. But I was just going like, what the fuck? So I messed up a couple of changes, but in the end, those 16th note triplets, you know, there's like 4 fills. I played the first and the third, and John like murdered the second and the fourth. But, you know, I did the 16th note triple thing and then just played like a quad thing. You know, I stayed in my wheelhouse, but it sounded, I think I pulled it off. And, but my favorite part was when I went out to the crowd after, and I went with my lovely wife, and she didn't know anything about Primus. And we were like, as we were walking in, you know, I was running into people. Hey, man, hey, how you doing? You know, and she was like trying to get a read on what a Primus fan is. And it, you know, Primus fans are everywhere from like Grateful Dead-ish to like jocks to like introverts to out. I mean, it's outgoing people. It's just like, it's a wide mass of people that don't look like they should be together, but they do. There's some sort of through line that you can't quite put your finger on for a Primus fan. So when I went out to the crowd and I sat with my wife, she had this look on her face. She was going like, these guys are great. I like this. This is sort of like kind of funky. I was like, yeah. I go, it's kind of like, you know, it's like Rush meets Conspiracy Theory meets like Bootsy Collins. I don't know how to like describe it, but it's fucking awesome. And like, the end of the concert, when I saw my wife chanting Primus sucks, I was like, All right,
we're in business, but I hate to cut Bill Burr off, so we'll finish listening to his story here, and then we'll review the B.
telling Les afterward, I go, that was the music equivalent of if my wife actually sat down and watched a sporting event with me and high-fived me in the end. So I got to do that, and then today I'm sitting in with somebody else at like sort of like a Guitar Center thing, which is where I belong, which is cool. And then that's the end of my 3 night in a row getting outside of my comfort zone. And I can't tell you, those gigs actually really help with my stand-up, because then to actually just do what I do for a living, You know, when I walk on stage, it just feels like I'm playing t-ball. So there you go. There's a little old Billy life lesson there.
And I was muted. My bad, guys. Jeez, I'm a fucking amateur over here. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a beautiful day here outside of Boulder, Colorado. Sorry about that. I was muted like a mofo. Let's see. You would think Primus is a foreign band, but they are El Sobrante, California. Oh, yeah, it's such a weird band. I mean, I heard there was a conversation I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about name 5 bands that are so weird that they shouldn't have made it, but they did anyways for some reason. And definitely Primus was in the conversation. Beck, of course, not Jeff Beck, the musician from the 70s, but Beck, you know, Beck. I'm a loser, baby, you know. Am I back on? Can you hear me now? Check. Sorry, this chat staggers. Hopefully you can hear me now. It is good. Okay, cool. And also another band in that conversation was System of a Down, just because they had like operatic singing with metal. It was just a fucking, like, we didn't hear anything like that before. But after those 2 bands, I was pretty hard pressed. Kentucky Light 4 is here. Evil Queen Yaya, what up? Hope you're well. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna just jump right into it. This may take a while. I've got all fucking day. I took care of all my work tasks before I went live today. I wanted to go live early this morning, but you know what? I slept in. The fam was beating on me. I was just like, I could sleep for another hour. Why not? Fuck it. I knew what I was going to wake up to. I definitely knew in the way of YouTube, I knew I was going to wake up for fucking Rebecca Turner completely fucking tweaking out. What I didn't expect is Tim to be, oh yeah, Queen, you're sitting there just yes-manning everything. How weak can these people possibly be? Well, very weak, as it turns out. Let's see here.
What you doing on this Saturday morning?
I think we got some cows fucking going nuts in the fucking house.
I think we got some cows going nuts. Dude, you're sitting next to the queen cow. The real deal, Hollyfield, Grifton ass lol cow. Just because you like her doesn't mean she's not a lol cow. Estupido. Can I go any closer? Is that it? There we go. Let me get a screen up here. She'll try to find some magical way to to strike me. Although this is a recording, so there's not much you can do. Buddha. There we go. That's relevant. We're in business here. Let's smack around her dirty little narrative, shall we? Let me turn this music down a little bit. We don't need it that loud. That'll do, pig. Let's see here. Let me get back in the chat. Hell yeah, let's go.
We were supposed to have a community conversation, but that might not happen, I guess. I guess we could have a community conversation about cows and then a community conversation about flowers.
That fucking...
What's going on? Hold on a second. This was recorded fast. Give me a second.
Whale starter is going to say that you...
Yeah, she's really trying hard to get...
Hold on, I gotta slow this mother down. Not autoplay. There we go. Normal.
Whose attention? Well, in mine, I guess now yours.
Yeah, apparently she's gonna make a police report
No,
about
no,
the
no.
story I made.
I died laughing
and
at
then
the story that you repeated that she told. Okay, I think she might be more dense than Beach.
Holy.
I think she might be more dense than Beach. Hey, whatever happened to BHB? How come you don't talk about her? She was your nemesis. Are you looking for a new nemesis, Rebecca? Are you looking for a new flaw suit? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. B. Tim, if I was Jones, and I would have also filed a police report on you for threatening her child. You fucking creepy douchebag. Seriously, man, what are you doing even talking about people's kids, man? People's marriages. You're a creepy 65-year-old man that lives in a dingy apartment with fucking thinning hair and like an unquenchable thirst for bullshit. You're a bunion protector. You're nothing more than that. Full sturgeon moon. Yeah, it was crazy last night. I don't know what time it was, maybe 10:30, 11. I went outside and the moon was just blood red, full. I was like, what the hell? I didn't get the memo. Like I said, I hope everyone's feeling good out there. I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to do a late night call-in show. Talk some more shit, because guaranteed something stupid's going to happen between now and then. No doubt about it. At this point, I'm just an observer. I'm just going to observe and report.
Fuck, lady, if you and then like Nunya's in the chat, it's like, I know what BT looks like.
I know who he is. I know what his name is.
Hey, Madison, good to see you. B. Tim, we're definitely going to find out who you are and what you look like, man. As you sit over there with the biggest doxer that collects videos of children and sits with, obese, slop mouth racist. Yeah, dude, you have no problem with everyone else's anonymity being stripped away from them. We're coming for yours there, little boy. And it's really that simple. And you know what? We may already know who you are, B. Tim. How about that? Scared little bitch.
Yes, I know who he is and where he lives. But we ain't like him. We ain't gonna do like that.
Everybody from the South that supports Queen Bee is an idiot. She clowns you people every day with her fake accent and her ideas of how she's better than, yeah. Good luck with that, dude.
Big Tim is bald, but yet has long, luxurious gray hair.
Oh, wait, the story changed. The story changed on how she thinks that person's you. The story is now changed.
Let's see here. Sorry. Let's see. A couple new people joining us in chat, dreaming of blue skies and sandy beaches. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday. You too. I'm having a good one. I'm so entertained at this point. Like, the hive is absolutely collapsing, and I brought enough marshmallows for all of us, dude, for sure. Madison, good to see you. I think I said hello already. So this is QB's stream that she's still live with. I'm not screen sniping. I just recorded, had a recording of the first half of it. So she can suck a lemon.
Changed. The lie has now shifted. Jen Rebel, thank you for the 10 memberships. Happy Life, thank you for the $2 super sticker. Hive Strong, Bonnie O, for 10 months. A wonderful 10 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, baby. We do got some shit to talk about. We are going to go there. We're definitely going to go there. We definitely going to have a conversation. And more likely, we're going to have a conversation about Clue as well, because I'm done being blamed for anything anybody else does on this motherfucking platform. So if you have something you want to say to her, you're welcome to go to her channel and say it to her. We are two separate people. Let me make that clear right now. We are two separate people.
This is classy, guys. Do you see what's happening here? This is a busted ass crackhead trying to part ways with the rotund racist. That's what she's trying to do. That's funny. She's like, I'm not responsible for what she does. Well, no. Just like Soup said this morning, it's too late for that, bitch. You've been co-signing everything she says and does for like almost a year. You've been championing that girl, and what she did, she went into your safe and she stole your gold bars and left. You look like a whole buster. You let some chubby racist come in there and tear your castle apart. I've been trying to do that for a year. It took her just a few months. You're a big sucker, Rebecca. I love it. So this is their live stream from today, which the live stream that they're still live with, but this is a recorded version of the first half. So I've never seen damage control gone so wrong in my entire life. Maybe once. I'd have to think about it, but that's pretty far out there. What's up, Troopers? Says she has now reported Brittany's channel for having Craig as a co-host on her panel. What the hell is that about? She's trying to say that he's ban evading, like he was kicked off of YouTube, and It's all a bunch of bullshit. I mean, it's coming from a fucking a delusional crackhead that has someone that's been kicked completely off the platform on her channel for hours at a time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Dumbo, you hold friggin' Emmy responsible for actions that I make, which is crazy because most of the time I've known her, I've been in California, she's in New York. I don't know. I'm sure you don't know geography very well because you're a dumb bitch, but that's about as far away as you can get from each other in the United States of America. I mean, I suppose if she was in the Florida Keys and I was in Alaska, you know, there are exceptions to the rule, but basically coast to coast is about as far away from someone you could be. So how is she responsible for what I say or do? I mean, good Lord, if she was, I probably wouldn't still be arguing with you. Believe me. Sloppy asshole.
I do not take up for Joe or for fucking anybody else. Not fucking.
I do not take up for anybody else. But you have been. What happened? Your numbers are all fucked up. That's the problem. Her numbers are plummeting. People are not watching her. She struggles sometimes to have 500 people in there. Plummeting. And you think they would go up because her little goblin friend Angela is not going live anymore. Nope. Cluminati's drinking her fucking milkshake, slurping it right up, right in her face, and there's nothing she could do about it. This is her answer. I don't vouch for them. So she's setting herself up to be against Cluminati. This is going to be so fun to watch a chubby crackhead and a rotund racist rip each other apart. I am here for it. I'm 100% here for it.
Fucking Jones, old fucking lying ass sledge knuckles over there. Not her, not Clue, not fucking Beach. No, nobody. I'm in control.
Joneson's been telling the truth the whole time. The whole fucking time. And she knows it. It is fun to hear, though, the dope man story and the wiping ass story today. Johnson, thanks for sharing that little gem. Talk about spilling the tea. Rebecca, what did you do?
I'm in control of myself. I'm responsible for me and me only on here. This is the internet. We're all grown adults. I'm not responsible for anyone else on this platform.
We're all grown adults. Well, that's simply not true. You're a stunted ass bitch, dude. The rest of us are grown adults. You're a big dummy. You're a big dumbhead. You're a big knucklehead. That's what you are. You're uneducated. You're violent. You're stupid. You're loud. You're aggressive. You're addicted. You're mean. You're menacing. You're ugly. I mean, you really are everything that's wrong with YouTube. All squished into one little fucking violent package. I tell you what, you keep telling people I'm a predator and I'm stalking your children, you're going to have real problems in court. I'm telling you. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. And the little bitch-ass B10 that's sitting next to you, he might be there with you. Both of you him on his extended relief Sadderall and you on fucking guaranteed meth or crack. It's just shaking like little leaves. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. I show a police report that shows you're a domestic violent fucking goon YouTuber pretending to be a good person. And your response is, he's stalking my babies. Well, why don't you get your fat ass the fuck offline and go spend time with these babies that you care about so much? Because what you demonstrate is that you're a fucking shit mother. Quite clearly. Because what's more important to you is drugs, pretend power, and YouTube. Your family's leaving you, you stupid fuck. That's not me stalking you. That's me just reading a police report that says you're a fucking lousy human being whose husband just left her because you're violent. That's your fucking problem. None of that has anything to do with me. I'm just observing and reporting, you see? Stalking? You wouldn't be so lucky to have me show up where you are. People like me don't mix with people like you fucking degenerates. You deviants. Devil-worshipping bottom feeders. That's what you are. You would never be graced with my fucking presence. I promise you that. As much as you fantasize about it, you sick fuck, as much as you want to, whisper into your children's ear, there's some guy named Sinner that's stalking you. No, there isn't. You're a bad mother. Go fuck yourself.
Platform by myself. For those that don't understand that, I'm just trying to make that very clear right fucking now at the beginning of this live stream. Now,
do you hear what I hear? Intensity. That's a scared woman right there. She knows she knows that the party's over. She just tried not to acknowledge it. She's going to do what she can to grab as much money as possible before she's kicked out of here.
Now, do I have my opinions on things? Absolutely. Yes, the fuck I do. You want to pull this clip up first and roll with this, or you want to go with the? We probably should get this out the way first.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way. So apparently, I think she was calling me a predator. She thinks I'm a 60-year-old virgin, apparently.
Nobody's ever called him a predator. Not one single time. Never happened. He's a fucking liar. Now this bitch is trying to make himself a victim, just like these fucking slobs around him. Man, I wish there was a toilet big enough to flush all you fucking goons down, dude.
And some other things. I don't know. I didn't know anything of this happening. I was told this morning. I was like, oh, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Dude, what a fucking pathetic little douchebag. Sad little Timmy. Fucking 30 milligrams of extended release Saturol. Boo fucking who. You're calling me a predator. Dude, you've been sitting over there calling me a predator for months. That's why I want to fight you. That's why I want to box your ears, dude, because you sit over there pretending that you're a man talking shit on a real man. You deserve to be picked up and suplexed onto the ground. You know suplexes, you little nerd. I know for sure. Because your whole life it consists of this fantasy fucking comic book that you live in. Well, it's about to be disrupted rudely, just so you know.
We can watch this lady. So I was
here, let's roll this fucking clip I got. I don't want to put it on the screen because I don't want her to be able to try and strike us.
Oh, you want to just play it on the phone? Okay. So stop it. I'll play it. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. I don't know. See if I can play it on my phone. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me see.
What's up, Michelle?
Oh, here, I got it pulled up.
Okay, just play without the video. Because she strikes.
Welcome in, Michelle. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, she does. And that's why I said I'm not, because I know she's mad than a motherfucker when we sit here and talk about this. She's going to be fucking, she's going to be pissed, and it's going to be a big ass issue. But I think she might be more dense than Beach at this point because
she might be more dense than Beach at this point. What happened to BHB? You don't talk about her anymore, huh? Because you're losing a court case against her and you want to keep that secret. How about whenever the judge forces you to disclose your income and that becomes public knowledge? Then the party's really over, you fucking con man. She's a con man. Wait, she's not a man. Prove it.
She tries to make an issue out of nothing, for one. For two, she sits here and says, well, BTM, you said I did this in front of my kid. No, that's not what you said. You said she talked about it in front of the child.
I didn't think you had a time.
Very well did talk about doing this in front of her child.
Yeah, and I didn't think you had a time traveling son who traveled back when you were 12 years old or 13.
Her main channel's sitting on 2 strikes. She has no problem striking me. If I wanted to, and this is a fact, if I wanted to, I could just go back through her old live streams and strike shit in there and give her her 3rd strike, and that'll be a wrap. Huh? Maybe I'll do that this weekend before the new week comes. Here's the okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. What does this fucking hobbled ass bitch have to say?
Oh, listen to how fucking dense this bitch is. Okay, hold on. Let's go here, Leo. Let's stop because it's laying fast gear. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to this bitch in motherfucking fast gear. I can't. Okay.
By the way, if you make a police.
Oh, B Tim. Someone just sent me a photograph of you, bud. And it's definitely you because it's from your own live stream. I don't know how old this photo is, but it's a couple years old. And it looks like you were fighting with a lady that's since passed away on Facebook Live about, what were you arguing about? Pokemon, weren't you? Oh, yeah, Timmy. So whenever you walk past your TV, there's a big old reflection of you and a pretty good image of you right there. You skinny little fucking dingy-headed fucking rat of a boy. Now I see why you don't cam up. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Boy, oh boy. We got you, Timmy. Damn, you're ugly. It is a blurry image. I'll give that to you, but give me 1 second here. How fun. If anybody out there has any photos of B. Tim, send them to me immediately at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. If you know this man's real name, send that to me at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. You want to play, bitch? Let's play.
Police report.
What?
If she makes a police report, we should definitely FOIA that and read it all.
Oh, we are.
I want to see who they're doxing, like who's the random person, or are they just gonna make a report about B. Tim the tomato or the big? I just want to see that. I want to read that person. Like,
well, so then she goes, I'm not making a police report on you guys. I'm making it for myself.
Well, we're gonna FOIA that. Don't worry. We're gonna FOIA that.
Oh yes, the fuck we are. We're gonna FOIA that first one too that she did. She gotta stop fucking with her.
While her kid was listening.
while her kid was listening, and then she stops. See, she can't run a fucking narrative when.
Yes, you can run a narrative, and Rebecca, I'm sure you've been paying attention, but she's been running the true narrative all over your dumbass for 2 days, 3 days straight. That's why you got beat him up here, just the two of them. You called him beforehand. You were like, please help me. My fucking castle is on fire. And here's this little dumb fuck over there with a can of gasoline just spreading it all around. Buster ass motherfuckers, dude.
When it makes sense while your kid was listening. No, she doesn't get back and say, you said she did this in front of her child. That was never said. You never ever once accused her of doing a sexual act in front of her child. Bitch, your arm motherfucking must be broke with that fucking reach, you dumb bitch. You cannot be fucking serious right now. You cannot be fucking serious right now. Let me take it the fuck back for a second. This right here is ridiculous. She'll cut herself off. Watch.
Let's see. The person that just sent me the photo of beat him, it comes from Ashley Murphy's live. Why wouldn't I have that person's name on there? It's from a live stream on social media. It's not like it's a live streams are public, dude. I don't understand.
While her kid was listening, so told the story how she calm down.
Oh yeah, calm your big ass down.
You're the one that told the story.
It's a crime.
Did you know it's a crime?
See.
Did you tell the story while your kid's listening? No, I didn't know that was a crime.
Did you know it's a crime to do things in front of a minor? BT?
I didn't say your
Hold
child.
on, your son wasn't even motherfucking born, you fucking.
If you guys pay attention, the last few days, these guys have been like, they've been calling me a predator and a stalker for months, almost a year. It doesn't affect me anymore because it's not true. But have you noticed that almost all of their conversations keep going back to kids and kids and kids and kids? That's all they fucking talk about. It's becoming like really fucking creepy. I mean, especially B-Tim and QB. I mean, it's fucking dark, dude. Does B-Team still go live with Tony? No, Tony doesn't want to hang out with him anymore because the shit he's gotten into on YouTube. Sinner had sent you a great picture yesterday to your email. I'll have to check. I can't check my email while I'm live, though. I do that on my off time. Let's see here. There we go. And I'll pull this. I'm trying to get. There we go. I'm pulling up the pictures so you guys can see. B-Tim. Look at this. Look at that skinny little body, dude. That's why you don't want to fight me. Come on, man. It has nothing to do with you don't want to hang out. If you were strong, you would want to fight me, but you're not. You're weak. I see now. All right, got the picture. Give me a second. Let me pull that shit up. Here, I'll play this while I do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 100% damage control gone wrong at the Hive. This is maybe an hour old.
Fucking big double back barrel bitch.
This is how stupid. So like
This woman's still talking about other people's weight. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Sitting in her poop chair, acting like a gangster.
this is how like you got Chase who jumps up here like you just believe things that just with no screenshot. Then she probably gonna be in that chat. Oh my god.
What was it that you didn't believe it with no screenshots? You said Granny told you this out of her own mouth
on a live stream. Wasn't like a private conversation.
I was caught off guard that it was said at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it came from Granny on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not something that you made up or a rumor you just fucking seen and ran with. You were told by another.
Isn't it funny that she's talking about everything that's going on, but not about her own shit, her own world collapsing around her? Is she just self-medicating with trauma and drama to avoid her own life? Seems like it to me.
Another creator that it was about that it was allegedly about by this creator on her panel on a live stream.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing is how stupid people are in Jones' chat. They believe that I said that her son time traveled and went back in time to being around the time when she was a kid, when she was 13 years.
B-Tim, your voice sucks.
Old. What the fuck are you talking about, Jones? And you moron. And
This right here is fake ass outrage, and bitch, your arm's got to be broke from this motherfucker reach. Because I mean, this right here is fucking slow people talk. Come on now, man.
And how?
This right here is slow people talk. She says, "Is that right? Is that right?" See, the thing is, Rebecca, I've been thinking that you do the slow person talk. I sincerely have spoken with my friends and family about my YouTube channel and the chubby fucking child beating crackhead in Illinois, and I expressed to them, I said, I think I don't want to get myself in a predicament where I'm in a public argument with someone with diminished capacity, a protected class of person. And the way you just like giggle all the time and you're always fiddling around, it seems like you may be a protected class of person. So I go back and forth from like, I shouldn't do this anymore too. And then you called me you say I like little girls and you think I'm not going to fucking, I'm gonna eat your whole steak, bitch. I'm telling you. By the time this is all done, I'm gonna own your fucking trap house. I'm gonna have it torn down, and I'm gonna have a nice dog park put there, as a thanks and a gift to your neighbors for having to put up with your disgusting, violent, stupid, fucking downtrodden white trash ass for so long. For so long. I mean, even whenever the cops came to your house for the dogs, the man said in the report it's been happening since 2004. Your neighbors need some relief, man. Imagine living next to this fucking pigsty of a human being, dude. For real. What we see on our screen is beat him. Of course, we can't get too many defining characteristics, but that's him slipping up. Now, does this look like a man that's in any shape to fight a United States Marine in any way? Does this little pipsqueak look? I mean, my God, dude. You look like you're shaped like Cletus, man. Skinny fat. Are you skinny fat? B. Tim, what's going on with your hair, dude? Are you doing one of those like Depeche Modes, like shaved on the side and comb over? So I like Tony. He seemed like a good guy. I'd never listened to him for 10 seconds. How do you know he's a good guy? What do you mean, dude? Seems like a good guy. If you send a picture of bitch Tim, make sure you blur out the fat lady's ass. He's duck lips kissing as he's oh yes. Well, this is what I got, and this is from his live stream when he was arguing with some lady that's since passed, but he was bullying some lady that was obviously a protected class of person, and he's fighting with this woman about Pokemon to the point where he's just bullying her. That's the kind of man he's always been. Punk bitch. Oh, I'm getting another email. I hope by the end of the week or by the end of the weekend to have his name so we can all look and see what he looks like, see what he does for a living. We know he doesn't have any kids or a wife because he's a little incel. Aren't you, B. Tim? Punk bitch. It's okay, man. We got you. I told you a year ago. I'll get you. I'll get you, my friend. You want to steal my anonymity and call me a predator? Let's see who you are. Let's see what your criminal past is like. Let's see where you work. Let's call where you work and see if they know that you're a little fucking creep on YouTube. You know all the things that your people try to do to me, we're gonna do to you. Stand by, little bud. And guess what? There's not a fucking thing you could do about it except sit over there and whine like a little bitch. Is what you're gonna do. Queen, he's a real lifer. Fuck your rules, dude. I told you that months ago. I don't play by your rules because you know what? You don't fucking play by your rules. So all bets are off. As soon as I found out that you're fucking calling my stepmom, you still got my fucking baby sister on her community wall. You think I give a fuck about Clue's daughter? I don't give a fuck, dude. My problem here with people are all adults. I don't give a fuck about their delinquent fucking families whatsoever. At all. Not one bit. I tell you what, I'll give a fuck whenever the Queen Pig takes my fucking family off of her community wall. Then we'll talk. That's called negotiation. If not, everything is fair game. Also, Cluminati, tell me, please, tell me why you had your daughter your underage daughter on a YouTube dating game where they're talking about big black dicks. Do you think that's appropriate? Do you think that's an indicator that you're a good mother or a bad mother? You're welcome to come in and chat and tell me whenever you'd like. How old is this lady? Rebecca, she's 39, maybe just turned 40. Yeah, that's him. It's a screenshot from a live stream of it. I didn't want to put the person's name on the screen because I don't want to drag them into it. But yep, that's his reflection. That's the best I got. But he should know that very soon I will have his fucking his any photographs that exist of him, I will possess. Because he hangs out with a woman that collects videos of little kids. I think it's fair game to see what the fuck this man looks like. Is he a hoarder? That's all shit stacked on a shelf. It looks like it, as you can tell, this is a reflect. I had to crop it, but it's a reflection of off a TV set. Of course, you can see that. But yeah, it looks just like boxes piled up, huh? It's probably just boxes of doxes, boxes of fucking all of our children and grandchildren. Is it, Timmy? Is that what you got going on over? You hoarding photographs and videos of children? Are you the safekeeper for Rebecca's vault of doxing and creepy videos of other YouTubers' kids? Is that what's happening back there? Inquiring minds want to know. Boy, it would be a shame if you ended up on Kiwi Farms, huh, Tim? That would be a fucking terrible thing for you, bud. Since we're using that as a weapon now. Now, let me ask you, do you think Kiwi Farms would be more inclined to help somebody that's calling out a chubby crackhead that beats her kids and sits around with a bunch of incel racist people? Or do you think they would be more inclined to go after a United States Marine? Or do you think they would be more apt to go after a U.S. Marine that's here online doing the right thing and calling you fucking ghouls from the pits of hell out? I don't know, man. It's a fuck of a gamble if you ask me, Tim. It seems like it could be a dangerous situation if they get involved, don't you think? I don't feel any fear of danger at all. I don't feel like I am in danger because I'm doing the right thing. I'm a better person than you, Tim. I'm a better person than Rebecca Turner. You people are what's wrong with the world in many ways. You're hateful, you're angry, you've never accomplished anything, you're uneducated. All of the things that make this world terrible is what you people are. And your defense is, he's stalking my children. No, never happened. All I did was show a police report, and that fucking pig knows it just fine. So, Tim, rest well. Enjoy your penny loafers and your cappuccinos, bud, because pretty soon we're all going to know who you are.
That was right here, Tommy. Look.
Oh, wait, by the way,
you know how ignorant she gonna sound with the police report? I hope to God they call me like they did the last time. I swear to God, I hope they do.
And you know, Nunya, just like Jones said,
we're clowning this bitch and doing it on a live stream. I'm popping a fucking live. I don't give a fuck what time they call. Popping a live. We're doing it right now on a live. Right? You got to stretch Armstrong reach with this one. This is crazy as hell. Bitch, you're fuckers.
I mean, how much meth is that, actually? What's up, Lizzie Carter? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Marianne Thorpe. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But what's up, Bucci Maine? IML. Thanks for being here. Who did I miss? Natalie from California. So good to see you. Nene, hope you're doing well. Patricia Burns says, he looks like baby Davy Jones, the enemy of Jack Sparrow. He does. And he's got a sort of like a Gollum thing going on with his hair, like sort of stringy and combed over. Listen, this is a long time coming. Like, I thought I knew who he was a couple of times, but I was wrong, and I'm not going to dox a stranger. But I'll find out. He really thinks he can have anonymity when he sits on a public panel. It's just not going to happen, dude. Sorry, you're a public figure now, bitch boy. Right? Isn't that what you said about me? I'm going to show you some tricks I learned in the Marines about finding out information. Fucking punk. What's up, Patty? Good to see you. I'll play a little more here.
It's stupid.
Let me see if I can find the screenshot from Nunya. Let me see if I can find that one.
Which one's your set?
So I have to, I mean, this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. It's so funny watching this little fucking scrawny pipsqueak, pencil neck, weak dick fucking stringy ass hair. How can you be balding and have long hair at the same time? What are you doing, a J for Justice impression? Oh, it's so funny when he actually tries to man up and try to act like a tough boy against these women that would just eat him like a fucking snack in any kind of debate. The only way he gets away with it is by sitting by this dim-witted fucking crackhead, and she protects him. If he were to go debate any Nunya or Jonesin or me or anybody, he would collapse like a wet rag, like a disposed of Pokemon wrapper, just fucking collapsing on the ground because he's a weak bitch. That's why.
So,
You're banging in a movie theater while a kid was listening in the background.
yeah, your kid was listening to the story in the background. Sure was. While your reckless fat ass was sitting there running your big fucking chompers.
Prove me wrong. Play the live stream. You delete that
Right?
shit
Where's
right
the
away.
fucking live at? Oh, it's conveniently gone.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
I don't even, dude, you get proven wrong every time you speak, man. You've been wrong about every fucking trial that for number one, Karen Reed, you're still obsessed with that. This little fucking nerd actually compared Voice for the Voiceless being kicked off of YouTube to Karen Reed not being found guilty. Like, that's how there's zero similarity between those two things. But this dude is such a little fucking obsessed pipsqueak, pencil neck, dickless nerd ass motherfucker that he has to connect them because he's somewhere in his house. There's a shrine to Karen Reed. Like, he's obsessed. He uses the same energy towards Karen Reed as he did to Laura Perplex for years. Creepy little fucking, looks like a failed little wizard is what he looks like. A wizard with no spells, just comic book stories. And you know that one movie, honestly.
Wrong.
Put the fucking live stream back up, Jones. Put it up.
And your parents were in the chat. Your mom and dad was in the chat.
Your fucking mom and your dad.
Jones had already tore this apart. I mean, I guess if I was really savvy, I can go back and forth to her tearing them apart. But essentially, nothing that they're saying is true. They're trying to build this narrative that Jones's like an unfit mother. She had sexual acts in the back of a theater in front of her child. I mean, that's, again, they're talking about children. They're talking about sex. These people are fucking low-life deviants. In my opinion, should not be around children whatsoever. Especially, I mean, if your number one insult against somebody, completely unfounded, is that they're a pedo. They just throw this around. Usually the people that say that word a lot are the pedos themselves. I'm not saying they are, but I guarantee there are some in their chat for sure. There have been in the past. Listen, the point of what I'm saying is that if this is always the conversation with what they're doing over there, you're naturally going to draw the people that you don't want. She knows it. These people pay her. Like, it could be Easy-E for all we know.
Well, you're sitting there talking about being finger fucked when your mom dropped you off at the movie theater at 13 years old. You're
Okay, trigger warning, obviously. For fuck's sake.
not dad in the fucking chat. You fucking overgrown piece of shit.
You said this on a live stream. We heard you say this on a live stream. We didn't clip you because
The question is, what does this have to do with anything? Obviously, the story that this fucking broken-brained crackhead is telling is untrue. But even if it were true, well, why